Imagine this scenario. You are a tree. Yeah, you are a tree. And I want you to be specific as you listen to this entire message as to what kind of a tree are you? Are you a mango tree? Are you an apple tree? Are you a vineyard tree for grapes? Because there are two things that I want to bring to your attention, and perhaps things that you know, is that a tree serves only two purposes that people are mindful of. And these two things, or these two purposes, are that the tree must bear fruit. Number two, the tree must give shade. When these two things do not happen or are not received from the tree, people often think it is time to dispose the tree. Why? Because very few of us actually think that a tree is a source of clean air, oxygen, for us to breathe. And so, because our minds or our creation is wired in the sense that we want to feel, we want to touch something for us to know that it is of good value and it is of good use. And so, when we cannot touch something, then that thing needs to be disposed. Yeah. So now, if you as a tree, you aren't bearing fruit and you're not giving shade to somebody, then that person doesn't feel or see your value. Come to think of it, Jesus himself, he gets to the fig tree in the book of Mark 11, verses 12 to 25. Take time and study this word. He gets to this tree and he is hungry. He needs a fruit. From afar, the tree, we are told in the scripture that it was green, it was beautiful, it had leaves. But when he got nearer to it, he discovered that there is no fruit. And so he wanted to curse the tree, but we are told that somebody, somebody within the group objected, but he cursed the tree. Jesus cursed the tree. And the next day, the disciples discovered that the tree had died from its root. Let's take this further. Jesus, we are told that he is a vine dresser, and that when he dresses the vine, he also deals with the branches of this vine. He prunes the branches, yeah? And so think about it. This happens in the book of John 15, verse 2. And so take your time and study these things. There is somewhere where I am taking us. As a child of God, or somebody who's really not a believer even, here's a message that I want to live with you. Who you listen to matters. It really matters. Because the manner in which we are doing things, it is so reckless, most of us. In the world of social media, television, gossip, etc., you need to determine who you give your ear to. That's so important. My apologies about the page if it's just making noise. I'm looking at my notes. You need to determine who you're listening to or who you're giving an ear to. Because the phone rings, it looks for your attention. There is WhatsApp, there is social media, FB, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you name them. And all these things are seeking and looking for our attention. They need us to engage them. And so you're reading people's statuses from WhatsApp to Facebook, stories, and if you are not aware and you are not intentional about what you are doing, slowly you are feeding your mind about something that will eventually determine how you live, though you are not careful of what you are doing. And so each day, what you are doing, it is either edifying you as a tree or it is killing you as a tree. You know, every day we either living lives of intent or we living lives of default. Some of these acts that we are doing every day, looking at people's statuses, you know, engaging on Facebook without a plan, why you are there, what are you doing there, you know, these things are either a danger to our destiny, to our livelihoods, or these things are edifying our livelihoods. You know, not all of us are actually clear about where we are heading, and that is the painful truth. And most people who browse social media without a plan, they don't know where they are going. That's how you know. That's how you know where people are heading. Somebody that is always scrolling. Every morning they are there. Throughout to lunch hour, they are there. In the afternoon, in the evening, they are there. When it comes to social media, you need to have time when you go in and when you get out. So important. You can't be there all the time because then that means there is no productivity. You are not doing anything. How do I know this? You find people who are everywhere. They are following everybody, and so they are going everywhere. So here's a word of counsel. Cave your path. Cave your path. Be an intentional individual. Write down your spiritual life, business, purpose. Once you have written these 3 pillars of your life down, then determine who you're going to listen to when it comes to your spiritual life. Determine who you're going to listen to when it comes to your business. Determine who you're going to listen to when it comes to your purpose. You can't listen to everyone and hope to bear fruit. You can't listen to everyone and hope to achieve results. Some voices are a danger to your destiny. Some voices are like rain, they are like fuel, they are like manure when it comes to you being a tree that bears fruit, that grows up tall to give people shade. Take this assignment with you today. Cave your path. Who are you listening to? Why are you listening to them? Who are you following? Why are you following them? Where and who do you partner with and why are you doing that? When you wake up in the morning, pray, run your errands, be it you prepare breakfast for your family, for your children, whatever that you are doing in the morning. Allocate time for social media. 1 hour is enough. 1 hour is enough, max. Listen to those people that are taking you to destiny, that are a manure to your destiny, to you as a tree. Listen to that person or those people. Check their social media platforms. Listen, take in what they are saying. Close and start your day. Why do you listen to them in the morning? Because you want to start your day with a word from these people that are speaking to your destiny. You know what? You are not a garbage bin. And so you need to stop treating yourself as such. Stop listening to everyone. You know, in a garbage bin, we throw in everything. Everything goes into the garbage bin. You are not a garbage bin. Stop treating yourself as such. You are a tree that should bear fruit. You are a tree that should give people shade. People must come to you for wisdom. People must come to you for counsel. And so start treating yourself as a tree that bears fruit, as a tree that God dresses from time to time, so that you can bear fruit. A tree that is not dressed, it loses the essence of being a tree. It lacks productivity. Finally, God is expecting you to bear fruit. God is expecting you to bear fruit. And so I wish you well. This will take in a lot of discipline. Without discipline, you can never achieve this. You will still continue every morning following everyone, going everywhere where these people are going. In no time, you realize you are a person of no morals, somebody of no value. You have lost your touch with God. Why? You're following everyone. You agree with everything that people are saying. What about you? Who did God say that you are? Go establish this. Cave your path. Shalom, peace, and life to you. My name is Nogwazi Lashongwe Nzimanze. I hope to see you again very soon.